It's the remix to Soft Spot. Fresh off the lot, yeah, ready or not. Here I come, here I come, here I come.
What up, though? Radio 95555.555.
Know that it's more than enough.
Body on body, your body on max. I got my same way I make my man on you. I got.
What's going on? Mic check, 1, 2. What's going on, people? We in here.
It's the remix to Soft Spot. Fresh off the lot, yeah, ready or not. Here I come, here I come, here I come.
What up, though? Radio 95555.555.
Know that it's more than enough.
Body on body, your body on max. I got my man on you. I got way too used to your lies. Still turn around and cry for you. Yearn for it. I done waited my time for it. I done fucked around and learned something. You ain't trying to make me earn something. Okay, I dance like I'm C breezy. Love her and I fight it was easy. I'd have been in tough spots. I'd have been in rough spots. Got a soft spot for the trap cause it need me. Believe in every word you was saying. Believe in every word you was speaking. Whatever you was feeling. Whenever you was moaning and screaming. Talk about from morning to evening. Didn't want to leave and cigarette smoke with my wife beater. Same time I'd never be a wife beater. I just can't be neglectful. I'ma leave you the same way I met you. Maybe a little bit better. Ain't gotta write you no letter. I'ma be right here in person. Giving you the extras. I can't quit you. Nor do I want to. Baby, I'm with you. Tell your ex to forget you. We can't share you. Trying to switch.
You always say you wanna,
I got a soft spot.
but you never wanna.
I got a soft spot for the way you cheat.
Baby, I just
I
get
got a soft spot for the way you live.
I just can't settle
Let's
for
try something like this.
I don't even know what to think anymore. Can you show me?
All right.
I can't even tell anymore if you're coming or going.
What else?
What's going on, people?
Don't blow my hands. I don't want you fuck up my vibe. Don't blow my high. I don't want you to tell me no. Look me in my eyes. I don't want you to tell me no lies. Look me in my eyes.
Soft spot for you. Soft spot. Soft spot. Soft spot. Soft spot for you.
Like baby, you shake it while you naked. I'm trying to make you famous. I'm trying to make you mine. One more time, just for the night. Your hips a little bit. Oh yeah, you got it. No ifs, ands,
Just waiting for more people to come in.
I want your body.
Keep coming back to you. So there's nothing else that's left. And I don't know what you got. And you keep coming back to you. I don't even know what to think anymore. Can you show me? And I can't even tell anymore if you're coming or going. I don't even know what to think anymore. Can you show me? And I can't even tell anymore if you're coming or going.
even know what she said, 'cause she phone. It's phone. And she got it done. Like the way she falls. And she gon' perform it. Look the same in the morning. Sounds like you're glowing. I don't even know what she said, but that's what I hear in my head. Okay, I really do what I'm making a day. What they making a life. Is it 'cause that I'm paid? You try to stay the night. You keep rubbing all on my face. Maybe feel I'm your type. I guess that we on the same page. 'Cause I'm just trying to show you I really do what I'm making a day. What they making a life. Is it 'cause that I'm paid? You try to stay the night. You keep rubbing all on my face. Maybe feel I'm your type. I guess that we on the same page. 'Cause I'm just trying to show you.
All right. When y'all hit tonight, this is the song I want y'all to play. Remember this song.
I don't even know what she said, 'cause she phone. It's phone. And she got it done.
And
Like the way she falls.
I'm just waiting for a few more people to show up. I got about 5-6 people in here. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's get some chicken going into this weekend. Can everybody hear me? Just tapping in the chat and make sure the audio and everything is good. Today, guess what? Okay, it's okay. Everybody in here. All right, let's get it. Today, guess what? I got FanDuel on the screen, my brothers. Look at this. So, for everybody who was saying, put it on the screen, I got you. We lit today. So, I'm going to just wait for a few more people to come in. I'm about to break down these games. There's only a couple games today. And, you know, usually most people say they like more games. Me, I'm actually the complete opposite. I love when there's less games because it allows me to just focus in and it allows me to like just look at certain things instead of getting greedy. If there's something that I like, it allows me to focus in on that. So today I'm going to break down the NBA games. I did my research for the most part already. So I'm going to break that down. And then for hockey, oh boy, another night. You know, see, I told you, I literally word for word, exactly the player and everything, right? Gave you the sauce. So today I'm gonna do it again. I didn't really go through NHL too much, so we'll break it down together. But I looked at the games and I think NHL lick again tonight. And also I want to say this just real quick. The pre-game bets are so difficult, right? Like I sit here and we went through all those games and we wrote through all those plays. I think about 90 to 95% of everything that I said was correct, except Anthony Black and bum-ass Zion, right? Zion last night cleared the line. And if the Magic were playing tonight, I guarantee you, but keep in your mind, Anthony Black is going to go crazy the next game he plays. So when you want to bet, just remember, he sold us short, but the pre-game bets are really tough. I've been winning a lot with live bets, just doing live bets and then doing things, just watching the game, how it goes. Even basketball is really difficult to like win pregame bets. So don't kill me if I'm not hitting crazy with the pregame bets. Again, take what I give you and do not follow me line for line. Just take the information I give you, something you like, something you don't like, and go with it. You have to do your own research. Don't ever trust anybody in this gambling space that's telling you this is a lock and a guarantee. There's no such thing. You have to do your own research. You have to vet shit out. So do your own research. Give me 2 more minutes and we're about to get started. There's not too many games. The first game starts 7 o'clock, hockey too. And then most of the other games are 8 o'clock. So don't rush. That's another thing too. Don't rush your picks, man. The picks are going to be there. The money's going to be there. Don't go crazy. So try your best to just stay disciplined. I didn't bet anything yesterday. I'm sticking to this. Like I said, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. On Tuesday, I think we profited about 1,100. And I said, if I make 500 to 1,000 a week, that's my limit. So today I'm not going crazy. My limit is like 50 to 100. So be warned. I'm not really going too crazy with the pregame bets. I'll probably be doing more stuff live. So Let's get it. All right. The first game, I think I'll just dive right into it because I know you guys are busy. You got a lot going on, so I was just waiting for more people to pull up. But what I'm gonna do is let me just fix this so my big head is not in the way. Oh, one more thing before we start. Of course, today's sponsor is True Leaf. Natural cigar blunts. They're pre-rolled. All you gotta do is they come with glass tips. You gotta just stuff it. Just take the bud, stuff it. Whatever you smoke, stuff it, and it's phenomenal. They have cigars. They have everything. They are hand rolled in Nicaragua. Their website is trueleafnatural.com, and they're based in Miami, Florida. True Leaf Naturals, their Instagram. Amazing product. My boys Harry and Andrew out of Miami. Yes. So let's get it. All right. So I'm going to minimize this. Give me 1 second. All right. So I kind of looked at the board for the most part. I looked at a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff that I do like today. But again, let's be as concise as possible, and again, 5 or more picks I find is just ridiculous. I know we want to make as much money as possible doing parlays and stuff like that, but it's really tough dealing with the hold on 1 second. Dealing with the how can I get all right, you guys can see FanDuel, right? You guys can see everything here. Just in the chat, can you just let me know everything is good with the FanDuel? Can you see the screen? Everybody, anybody in the chat, just let me know, please. Good. Yes, no, maybe so. Only see the bottom of it. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me. Are you seeing it better now? Still only could see the bottom? Really? It's behind you. I mean, I tried to fix it now. Is it better? Let me know. It should be in front of me now. No? Is it still? Oh, wait. My bad, guys. You say it is. I'm looking at the... Oh, shit. I'm bugging. Why is it doing that, though? So... What I'm just going to do is... Okay. I got you. It's still behind. Give me 1 second. Let me see how to do this. I don't know why it's not... Okay, I'm about to fix it right now. Damn, I should have figured this out before. Oh my goodness. Oh, give me 1 second. Trying to get front. It's not letting me do it. I don't know why. trying this. Alright. Let me just refresh the end because I messed up. It's like, oh, I probably should figure this out before, guys. I'm working on it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix it. Oh my god. Oh man. Everything's going crazy, guys. Oh lord. Alright. Alright. We're back in the fan. Okay. Okay. Now, how do I find? Oh, because I don't understand why. Oh, jeez, man, this is crazy. Thank you, Malik. Appreciate you, my brother. Ah! All right. I'm really an idiot. It's really so simple. All right. All right. Now, can you guys see it? You should definitely see it now. If I didn't lose everybody. Tripping. All right. All right. So we should be good to go. Let's get in here. What's up? Get out the camera. What's up?
Are you saying?
Yes, I'm live. What's up?
Are you getting ready to thing or you?
I'm doing it right now. I'll call you after that, okay?
Okay.
All right, boys. The first game we got is the Indiana Pacers versus the Charlotte Hornets. Hold on, let me just pull up the chat real quick. Close the door, please. Thank you. First game we got is the Pacers versus the Charlotte Hornets. Sorry for being so damn slow, guys. Tripping. All right. So we should be good. Angel, forget the chalkboard. You asked for it to be on the screen. It's on the screen, nigga. Damn. But no, I'm not going too crazy today. So I'm just gonna go into this game. And I do like this game a lot. So this game is in Charlotte. And they're coming. Why is this moving so slow, man? I hate the way that this looks. Like, I can't. Like, why does this look like this? This is such a pain in the ass. This is pissing me off so much. Why is it showing it just like this is what I'm not understanding. I really don't know what to do here. Pacers money line, chill. This shit makes absolutely no sense. None. Bros, this thing will not cooperate for nothing. I don't understand why it's showing like this. You know what? Let me try this. One more thing. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm really trying to get this together. This shit is a pain in the ass. But it's only showing like this little portion. It won't let me. I don't know what to do. Like, it's acting so crazy. It won't let me scroll. Like, it literally won't let me. can't scroll. I don't understand. I don't know what to do. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I can't. I can't. Um, I can't do it. So what I'll do is I'll just what I'm gonna do is I'll just show you guys as best as I can through the phone. I mean, honestly, that's the best thing I can do right now. But I really want to hurry this up. I'm sure mad people left already. So let me just, and it's only 4 games, so it's nothing crazy for you to really see. So the first game that we're going to do is you see the devil try to stop. The first game is Indianapolis versus Charlotte Hornets. The best play that I like in this game, I just looked at it earlier, was Concanoopel. Mr. Concanoopel had 11 points his last game versus Toronto. His last 5 games, he had 20 points, 26 points, 18 points, 23 points. So again, if you've been paying attention, and like I broke it down last time, if a player is on a streak, which he was, and that's why I caution with players on a streak, I'm sure he had over 18 points. If I'm not mistaken, he scored over 17 and a half, like in multiple games. Be very careful with that. And then my view on it is like, I just look at, basketball players, and it's like after one game, they do shitty. Of course, they want to do good the next game. So I'm 1,000% sure that this guy is about to have a great game today. His line at 15 plus is something that I'm very sure that he will cover, but I think he gets even more. He hasn't hit less than 18 points in the last 6 games before that, so I would take that if I was you. Another play that I like from this game is I would caution though, because we just ran this, Neesmith for 2 to 3 assists. He's hit this line again as well, multiple games in a row. Last 5 games, 4 assists, 2 assists, 1 assist, 5 assists, 3 assists. So I'm not really too bullish on it, but Concanoopel's, that's just the main play for me right there in this game. I'm not really gonna overthink this too much. I'm gonna be smart though, and if you notice, if you guys remember, Naz Reid's line was 14 and a half, and I said, seems like a trap. Take it at 14. He ended it with 14 points exactly. You got to alt down. I know sometimes it looks good, but just alt down to be safe, especially if you're going to build a parlay. If you're doing straight bets and you're trying to just, all right, shoot it on one thing, alt up and, do your thing. But if you're building a parlay, alt down. It makes no sense to take it at the line, because these people are trying to make as much money as possible. They're going to set the line at a line that they know is, it's crazy how close they are to the line. So just be very cautious. When you see a line, I alt down as much as possible. Andrew Nemhard has been playing pretty good. Last 5 games, 11 points, 19 points, 19 points, 20 points, 15 points. I like him for 6 assists tonight. The last 5 games, 2 against Houston, 7 against Orlando, 6 against San Antonio, 11 against Orlando, 11 against Cleveland last game. I think he's good for 6. He's covered the line in multiple games. His line is 7.5 tonight. As just a parlay builder, I think 6 assists is a comfortable spot. Charlotte does play a high tempo, so I think he definitely does get that. But another play that I really do like from the Charlotte Hornets is Colin Sexton for 10 points. 10 to 12 points. Not exactly 10, because 10 points is minus 310. So I'm not really super, intrigued with that. But I think that if you take him for about 11 to 12 points, let me see if we can alt his line. Player points. Yes, you can take his alt line. So Colin Sexton tonight for 12 points. Again, last 5 games, 16 points, 16 points, 13 points, 10 points, 22 points. So he's kind of got this shitty game out the way, which was against OKC and a team that plays really good defense. So usually against a team, he comes off the bench, he has a green light. I think him at 11.5 points, minus 178, great look. I mean, I probably will stay away from it for these purposes because I'll probably just take one thing from this game, from each team, and roll with that. But I do like that very much. I like his points at, if you want to be safe, I mean, we can take it at 10. Yeah, I'll take it at 10. 9.5 is minus 320. And then one more thing from this game. I like Pascal Siakam. He should have a good game. He's been every other game, shorty. I looked at his last 5 games. He averages 23 to 25 in every other game. He's hit the line 25 plus in every other game again. Charlotte, I don't really see anybody on that team that's really going to stop him or lock him down like that. So I think he definitely should have a good game today. I would be cautious. You know what? Let me look at it. I said I was going to research it. So let me see his history versus the Hornets. Pascal Siakam. His last 5 games against the Hornets, he has had 22 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 15.6, 9 points, 11. Okay, so we're going to stay away from Pascal Siakam, but yeah, that's what the information is telling me. But the research, just looking at his last 6, 7 games, every other game, he gets about 24 points, 25 points. So if you like Pascal Siakam, don't let me talk you off, but I'll probably stay away from him. I really do like the Hornets in this game. My boy DeJorn, he texted me and said, and he's someone who I trust with my heart and soul in this gambling shit. He said, oh, I think he took it away. But if I'm not mistaken, I think he said Pacers money line, but I don't think that they win today. I think Charlotte wins this game, and actually comfortably. They got beat by the Pacers last game. And they're on a back-to-back, so do be cautious with that. Charlotte is on a back-to-back, but they're at home. They're a young team. Back-to-back shouldn't really affect them. Everybody pretty much had a bad game. Canoopel. Brandon Miller is the only player that played good. LaMelo had a bad game. And they've been playing really well. If you watch the Hornets, they have a lot of young talent. They got a squad. So I think they definitely come back today, bounce back. The Pacers, they're not that good. They're not a good team. But I did see something today. Rick Carlisle is on 999 career wins. And they've lost 13 games in a row since he got that 999th win. So that just, I would be very cautious with the Hornets money line. But I do think that they win. I don't think it's going to be today that the Pacers beat them. But that does give me pause for sure. So just take the information again. I'm giving you the information and you do your own research and break it down. Don't take anything that I say or any capper or any person who does this. Don't believe them 100%. Do your own research. Go with your gut. If I tell you something that doesn't make sense or doesn't sound right, leave that shit alone. If you see something and you do some research and you're even more encouraged, then go with it. But do not trust even me. I am not perfect, as I've said before. I will give you the information. You do what you can with it. Next game, Cleveland versus Minnesota. Mr. Mitchell is back today. And just to recap from that game. Oh, one more play. Sorry. I know I keep going back to this game. Another play that I definitely like from this game is Moses Diabate for 2 assists. They played awful the last game. And again, that just means that everybody was missing shots. But the Pacers, again, thin inside, like I told you last time we were covering this. And they got abused on the inside by, who did they play? Whatever team. They got just Jared Allen. Fucking Jared Allen. I told you guys, Jared Allen would go crazy. He had 19 points. 8 points the game before with no Jokic and Valanciunas. But I digress. Moses Diabate, last 5 games. 3 assists, 5 assists, 1 assist. Again, they played horrible. Everybody was missing shots. I think he definitely gets 2 assists today. Minus 225. I'm rolling with that. From this game, Con Canoopel, 15 points, and Diabate 2 assists. Honestly, I think I might just alt up Con Canoopel, just take his line at 17, or just take him at 18. I might alt it. And if there's anything from the Pacers side that I really do like from that game is or I'm comfortable with, is Nemhart 6 assists. That's about it. I'm not really comfortable with anything on that side. J Huff maybe good for 2 threes, but Brandon Miller I had marked down for 4 rebounds. Let me see what he's done recently. Oh, the last the last 5 games, Brandon Miller 8 rebounds, 2 rebounds, 7 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 6 rebounds. So 4 rebounds. His line is 4.5, which again, it just makes me pause, because why is his line so low when he's been hitting this crazy? But I think for 4, I think he should definitely be able to cover 4. Minus 265. I think that's definitely worth a look. So I just gave you 3 plays in that game. You analyze, see what 4 plays from this game that I really like. Con Canoopel points, or his points and assists. Moses Diabate 2 assists. Brandon Miller 4 rebounds. And Andrew Nemhart for 6 assists. I really do like. Those are the 4 plays that I like from this game. All right, moving on to the Cavs versus the Timberwolves. Mr. Edwards. Donovan Mitchell is back today, like I mentioned. Mr. Edwards has been killing. He's been just on one. Cleveland plays really fast paced and they give up a lot of threes. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA giving up threes right now. And, you know, Minnesota loves to shoot threes. Anthony Edwards, his last 5 games, 2 threes, 3 threes, 2 threes, 6 threes, 5 threes. I wrote down Edwards for 3 threes, but I'm not really too bullish on that. Minus 265 for 3 threes. And remember, let me just give you a playback of the last live. I said Luka under 3.5 threes. He got 4 threes, but he got the 4th 3 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. He hit like a 40-footer with the buzzer beater expiring. So when I see high lines like this, like Anthony Edwards over 3.5, which is, again, he can hit it, but 3.5, right? It's tough. Where's the value in that? So I would just stay away from Anthony Edwards today. The only thing that I really do like from him, if you're going to take anything, is he's gotten 1 steal in every game, the last 5 games. And then his points, he's had 23 points, 30 points, 33 points, 35 points, 26 points. So there's no reason to believe he shouldn't get 25 to 30. But again, the value, where's the value in that? He's 25 plus is minus 320 is just, it's just madness. A line that me and DeJourn really love, and I'm taking this play. This was one of my main things that I started. Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 assists. He hits this line, clearing it. He's cleared it in the last 7 of 8. He's coming back today. Oh, wow. This is crazy. I hate when they do this. So you can't even take his line, his alternate line. So you know what? For these purposes, see, this is how FanDuel gets you, right? Donovan Mitchell, who's their main player, one of their main players, his line is 5.5 assists today. You cannot alternate his line down to 4.5 assists to get over 4.5 assists. Only Garland, Edwards, and Jaden McDaniels. So what does that tell you? He's not hitting his line. I mean, I'm just so tempted to take under 5.5 assists, but I'm not going to do that just for these purposes, just to be safe. And I really don't like the value here, but 4 assists at minus 430 at 4.5 is probably, you could probably get it on DraftKings if you want. It'll probably be closer to 220, 215. This makes no sense, but whatever. I'll just be cautious, and I don't mind that, honestly, being safe with it. That's fine. Darius Garland should have a decent game today. I mean, his assist line is 6.5. And the reason why all these lines are so low, I know everybody's going to look at it. He's had 11 assists, 6 assists, 8 assists, 6 assists, 6 assists. And his line is 6.5 today. To get 6 assists is minus 188. Minnesota plays really good defense. Usually when they play teams, their stats are low or it's a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think that they're both probably going back and forth. There's no reason to believe that Darius Garland doesn't get 6 assists, but yeah, I'll caution with that. I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I've been experimenting, pause, with this, and it seems to be coming to fruition every time I deal with it. Julius Randle for 2 threes. He seems to be another person that goes every other game on and off, on and off. Last 5 games, 0 threes, 3 threes, 2 threes, 1 3 against Washington, 1 3 against Miami. Cleveland, a team he used to play a lot. He's played in the playoffs. When he was on the Knicks, is it in Cleveland? No, it's in Minnesota. Um, they give up a lot of threes. They're bad from the 3 point range. So I think that Julius Randle gets 2 threes tonight. That's kind of a tough pick. I told you Alex Sarr would get 2 blocks. He had 4. Never fails. If a person misses something, if they're on trend, they're doing it like 4 or 5 games in a row and they miss it one game, bet it the next game. Guarantee you they will get it. If they are short one thing on your parlay, bet it the next game. Guaranteed. I really do like Julius Randle for 2 threes today. Only because the Cavs are horrendous from the 3 point range. Jada McDaniels, I like for 2 assists. He's pretty good. He's on a streak as well. 3 assists, 2 assists, 3 assists, 5 assists, 2 assists the last 5 games. But 2 assists is minus 460, so I'm probably gonna stay away from that. From the Cavs side, a play that I do like is DeAndre Hunter for 10 points, minus 235. For these purposes, for just building up this parlay, just as a safe pick, his last 5 games, 2 points against Houston, 11 against San Antonio, 16 against Denver, 14 against Detroit, 12 against Indiana. They're gonna need bench scoring. Minnesota plays good defense. So that does kind of concern me, but I can't mess with Jared Allen today with Rudy Gobert, who plays good defense. He's just unreliable. A play that I do like also is Jared Allen 8+ rebounds at minus 205. Last 4 games, 12 rebounds, 11 rebounds, 10 rebounds. I know Rudy Gobert and Naz Reid is a challenge, and Evan Mobley's there, but I don't see how he doesn't get 8 rebounds considering they're playing the Timberwolves and they know they have big bodies down there. So Jared Allen has to get boards in order for them to succeed. I think 8 rebounds at 205 is a great pick. I'm cautioning with that, but I definitely do like that. Other things in this game, there's really not too much I like in this game. I like Naz Reid to go under. Every other game seems to be his trend, and he's been playing actually on a yeah, his trend is like every other game: 33, 6, 29, 9, 14, and he didn't cover his line. I mean, I personally, I would stay away from Naz Reid. I don't like it. The only thing that I like from him is rebounds, 5, 6 rebounds, but even that, his line is 6.5, and he's covered that 3 out of the last 5 games, but the ones he didn't, 4 and 6. So I don't really like too much from this game. This game is kind of tough. I think the Timberwolves win. It's in Minnesota. The Cavs are just not that good this year. I don't know what it is. There's just something about them as a team. Somebody getting traded. Most likely Darius Garland. But I just, there's not too much that I really like from this game. That's about it. Sorry if I haven't been seeing the chat. If you guys are talking to me, because I'm using my phone and then I'm like looking at the screen. I'm sorry. Let me look at the chat real quick. D Mitch, I rather Garland over D Mitch. Okay. Yep. Whenever you touch the line set, which is not bad. 5.5 is still playable. Listen to me, that line is still playable. Okay, so you really like Donovan Mitchell's 5.5. Okay. Garland as a harder matchup should be, yeah, than Anthony Edwards. Agreed. D Mitch should be Garland, mini best defender, and Jaden, who gets a lot of help guards. So that means he should be passing the ball more. Absolutely. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right, so it looks like we're going with Donovan Mitchell over 5.5 assists, which just does make sense the way he just justified it. But I'm gonna wait to see if FanDuel will let, because they just blacked out this game in its entirety. So I don't even understand why. But let's pause and see. Why am I buffering like that? Oh, it should be good. Okay. Watch the film and how they guarded Luca. Okay, no, I agree. I agree. I think that makes sense because that's the blueprint. That's how they get guards. But he needs to pass the friggin' ball. And what I'm scared of with Donovan Mitchell is that he gets into that mode where it's like, okay, Anthony Edwards goes off, and then he's like, all right, I need to start. He's a chuck, bro. Like Donovan Mitchell be chucking the ball. But he's definitely hit that line, like 6. I mean, just based on how you broke it down, and I think I agree. I think that even at 6, 5.5, the line at 5.5, he should be able to cover it. But if I could get it at 5, that would be remarkable. But FanDuel playing games. But again, you don't have to use FanDuel. You can use DraftKings, which D loves DraftKings. So yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Miami versus Chicago. We're just gonna I'm gonna ride with D Mitch as well. Pause. I think I'm gonna take him for 5.5 assists. It makes sense, and it's plus money. So for these purposes, it'll be good. Next game. This game right here is the game that I really like tonight. Miami versus Chicago. I really like this game. Chicago played bad their last game, so I think they're trying to bounce back, and they've been playing pretty decent without Giddy. Shocking. I'm not gonna lie. That's been surprising the hell out of me. But Trey Jones, he's been balling out. Ao Dansumo, he's been balling out. Kobe White pissed me off last game. I had a parlay, a 2-3s parlay. Had him for 2-3s. He was the last leg, and he didn't get it. So naturally, I think he gets 2-3s tonight. That's just the personal. I'm gonna cook up a 2-3s parlay. 2 players from each game to hit 2-3s. He'll probably be the one. People I love from this game. Tyler Hero, I think you can alternate his PRA down. I'd be caution but I did say last game I liked him for 15 plus, but it was his first game coming back. So and against Minnesota, I was kind of nervous about that. He ended up with 17. His line was 14. I think it was 14 and a half. His line was 16 and a half, 17. I think it was 16 and a half. He ended up right over his line. So yeah, but now tonight his line is 19 and a half points. I'm not really comfortable with that. I think if you alternate his PRA down to 24, over 25, you should be fine. His last 5 games, 30, 27, 24, 30, 29. But I wouldn't press too hard with that. There's better options in this game. Kobe White, I like his PRA. You can take it, you can alternate it down. Again, he's been every other game, shorty as well. 26, 28, 26. The last 3 games, 19 PRA, 2 PRA, 14 PRA. No Josh Giddey. He's got to play well at some point, right? Miami plays fast paced, up and down. They like to shoot. They like to run up the court. So I can't imagine that Kobe White does not have a good game after 3 bad games. But he was coming off of an injury last game. So that was my fault for not paying attention to that. He missed 3 games with a leg, hammy, something with his leg. So do be caution with that. But I think after coming back, he's clearly okay. He played bad last game. His trend is every other game that I've been noticing with him. So I think Kobe White, if you alternate his PRA down to like 23, 24, you should definitely be fine. Mr. Norman Powell, again, he does his thing. He's actually in line for a great game today. Every other game he does well, but really hits his point line. Last 5 games, 25 points, 36 points, 21 against Minnesota, 34 against New Orleans, 21 against Minnesota. Against really good defensive teams, he gets locked down and he has a lot of assists. He had 4 assists. And you know what? This will lead in DeJorn, you're actually a genius. You're actually right. This will actually give credence to your Donovan Mitchell pick. Norman Powell had 4 assists against Minnesota last game. LaMelo coming off the bench. Montes Sabelas. Yes. I'm going through this game. There's so many people that I like in this game, but yes, I love Montes. as well. Minnesota, Norman Powell, who's a chuck, just like Donovan Mitchell. He had 4 assists last game against Minnesota. Donovan Mitchell should clear that line easily. Pacers money line, bruh, I'm not with you. I'm not rolling. Last time I messed with you with Pacers money line, you know what happened. You know what? We can find a middle ground. I definitely think it'll be a close game. I think if you take the points, what's the line at? The line is 4.5. Take the Pacers like plus 5.5, 6.5. That's the furthest I'm willing to go. I'm not taking the Pacers money line. That you on your own with that, brother, man. Back to this Bulls Miami Chicago game. But yes, Donovan Mitchell 5 or 6 assists. Take it. I love Norman Powell, like I said, for 20 to 25 points. And 2 to 3 assists. I think he goes crazy today. His line is 21.5. Just absurdity. So even better. So that means Con Canupa's going to go crazy if LaMelo's coming off the bench. That's the only thing that makes me favor that more if LaMelo's coming off the bench. Norman Powell's line is 21.5. To get 20 points, he's minus 184. That is going on this parlay. Lock daddy. Pause. And him for 2 assists is minus 390. I mean, I love that as well. But he's been on a streak, so I'm going to stay. But I love it for 20 plus points. Jaime Jaquez for 10 plus points. Last 5 games, 16 points, 28 points, 20 points, 19 points, and then last game against Minnesota, he had 6 points. Why? Tyler Herro's back. So yes, I could understand his usage, but that has nothing to do with him coming off the bench, right? Tyler Herro starts, so he's most likely replacing him in that span. I think that he just had a bad game. Let me see his stats. And again, Minnesota plays really good defense. So anytime you're taking a team versus Minnesota, like today, Cleveland is playing them, just be very cautious with the stats. Jaime Hawk has played 10 minutes last game. He had 6 points, went 3 for 5. Did he get injured? What's going on? Okay. He sprained his ankle in that game. That's why he had 6 points. So I'm going to stay away from Jamie Jaquez. But I definitely think he gets 10 points today. Easily. Yeah. Ayo Dansuma. I like this guy a lot today. He's been playing really well since Giddey got injured. I like his points, rebounds, and assists. It's at 23.5 his last 5 games. 22, 27, 24, 23, 28. I think if you alt it down to 20, you should be fine. But the main play from the Bulls, Matis Buzelis. This man has been averaging about 17.5 the last 5 games. His usage is crazy. Since Giddey went out, there's no reason to believe he doesn't have a good game. Miami plays a high pace, get to the basket. They don't really, guard the paint like that. They kind of do with Khalil Ware and Bam, but, just the fast pace. They're just shooting. So I definitely think Buzelis gets 15 plus. I would caution because he's on a streak. Another person, 19, 21, 17, 26, 20. But I think the white boys go crazy tonight. I think that you can take him for 15 and you should be good. That's something that I really do like from this game. The main player that I like from the Miami Heat is Davion Mitchell. The last 5 games, his points, rebound, and assists, 22, 20, 23, 18, and 14. And his threes, yes, Davion Mitchell, I love him for 2 threes. I looked at that, it was crazy, yes. But if you want to just be safe, his line is 16.5 his PRA. Again, before playing Minnesota, 22, 20, 23, 18. That is a main play for me in this game. His PRA at 16.5. I probably alt it down just to be safe and take it at 15 over 15.5. Yes. Agree. Ooh, Buzelis for 2 threes. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Davion Mitchell, I'm rolling with him for his points rebound assist line. The pace is going to be crazy again in this game, and it would just make no sense for him not to cover this line after he's missed it the last game. So that's definitely a main play for me. Devion Mitchell over 14.5 or 15.5 PRA. I'll take it at 15.5. 16 is minus 172. Lovely. For the purposes of just building this, love it. Buzelis for 2 threes. That's what I had. 15 plus or 2 threes. I'm not really going to include anybody for threes on this, but I definitely love him for 2 threes. He's going to be a part of the 2 threes parlay. Cake. Let me wrap up NBA so you guys can go, because I know the first game starts at 7:10, and I'm going to lock this parlay in. You can do it if you want to. Khalil Ware. There's nobody on the inside that should be able to stop him on the Miami Heat. Last game, he played poo because, of course, they play Minnesota and big men. But the last 5 games before that, 19-4, 11, 16, 7. He's definitely going to hit 10 points today. 10 points minus 154. If you want to alt it down to get 9 points, I think that's probably the smart thing to do. Let me see if I can alt it. Yes, Khalil Ware. Over 8.5 points is minus 225. Lock. Jovic off the bench for the Heat. His PRA is 14 plus. Good money. But I really like from the Miami Heat, I like Devion Mitchell. I like Khalil Ware. From the Bulls, Buzelis and Ayo Donsumo. Vucevic has been balling out of his mind since Giddey's been gone. Last 5 games, 2 threes, 1 3, 3 threes, 3 threes, 2 threes. For the 2 threes, I think he might be going on that. For points, his line is 18.5. He's had 17, 17, 28, 15, and 20. It's a little high. And he's probably due for a bad game, but I don't see why he would play bad against the Heat. Whatever. Let me wrap this up quick. Dallas, this is the last game, and I'm probably not going to put too much on this game because every time it's the last game, it's always that last leg that sells us. But there are a few things I like from this game. Dallas versus Utah. In Utah, Keontae George for 6+ assists. I like Max Christie for 2+ assists. He's been on a streak, though, so I would caution with that. Bryce Sensabaugh for 2+ assists. Brandon Williams for 12 to 15 points or over 20 PRA. Caution, he's on a streak. Kevin Love plays really good every other game. This is against a team they'll probably need to score some points off the bench. Dallas plays really good defense, so be careful with taking things from Utah. This is most likely going to be a lower scoring game because Utah's been playing not great lately. George coming off an injury. Laurie Mark might be worth the look just because he has to. Main play from this game. Cooper Flag, rebound and assist. That line, he's covered it in the last Cooper Flag. And you can alternate it if you want. Last 5 games, 11 rebound and assist, 14 rebound and assist, 14 rebound and assist, 13 rebound and assist, 14 rebound and assist. His line is at 12.5 today. I'm going to take it, alt it down to probably 9.5. Cooper Flag, nah, we'll take it at 11. Over 10.5 rebounds and assists, minus 240. That's the main thing that I like from this game. And Keontae George 6+ assists and Kevin Love for 10 points. I really do like Brandon Williams too. He's been covering his line. He's just a bucket getter. He plays really well. So I have 10 picks here. Let's whittle this down to like 6, 7. I got Concanoopel. All good, Kwame. I'm gonna send you the play. We got Concanoopel for 15 points. Moses Diabate for 2 assists. Brandon Miller, 4 rebounds. Norman Powell, 20 points. Buzelis for 15 points or 2 threes. Davion Mitchell over 15.5 PRA. Khalil Ware over 8.5 points. DeAndre Hunter, 10 points. Donovan Mitchell, 6 assists. Cooper Flag over 10.5 rebounds and assists. You guys, tell me what you don't like from this. We got 10 main plays that I really like. Let's whittle this down to like 6 plays. We got 9 minutes before the first game starts. So The first play that I'm obviously looking at is just probably, if we're going to go with Donovan Mitchell to get 6 assists, that'll just be the only play for that game. So I'll take off DeAndre Hunter for 10 points. He's been on a streak with that, so I'm just going to caution. And we're putting so much faith into Donovan Mitchell. He's the only plus money play on that. So that's the only play we're going to take from that game. So I'm taking off Hunter for 10 points. But again, do not take me word for word. Ware's line is 9.5. His line is 9.5. Hold on. Khalil Ware's line is 10.5. Bruh. Him to get over 8.5, I'd be dogs. And like I showed you his history, there's no reason for him to. And Chicago, they don't have any big men that can stop him. His prop was Khalil Ware was over 8.5 points to get 9 points. The line is 10.5. If you want to take it 10, I'm very comfortable with 10 plus points. But I'm just being safe with this, and we're gonna take it at 8.5. I think that since we have 3 plays already, he can't guard anybody good. He don't need to guard anybody. He's not there for defensive purposes. I'm almost done. Give me 1 second. So you don't like Ware? Is that what you're telling me, DeJourn? I'm not a fan. I mean, is this in favor of Vooch or Ware? Which one? Tell me, what don't you guys like? We got Concanoopel, 15 points. That is true. Concanoopel, 15. Moussa Diabate, 2 assists. Brandon Miller, 4 rebounds. Norman Powell, 20 points. Buzelis for 15. We got to take a play. So you know what? Khalil Ware's out of here. That's just the play. That doesn't make any... And DeJourn just talked me off of it. Okay. We'll stay away from Khalil Ware. So from that game, we got Norman Powell for 20, Buzelis for 15, and Davion Mitchell over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Yeah, I love Norman Buzelis as well. Mitchell is a personal play of mine. I would take him off. Yeah, that makes sense. I like Vus. I think we could find a better play than Ware. But again, like just looking at his line, he just gets the shots. He's a ball hog and he likes to chunk too. So I could see him doing a little just because of the pace of the game. The Chicago Bulls they run up and down. So there's no reason to believe that he doesn't, right? But we're just gonna caution with that. I think I'm also gonna take off Brandon Miller for 4+ rebounds. He's been on a streak. And for whatever reason, that line is very scary. Like I said, it concerns me because he's had 6 rebounds, and then 5. So why is his line at 4.5 today? So let's just leave off Brandon Miller for 4. We're going to keep Concanoopel for 15. Moussa Diabate for 2 assists. Norman Powell for 20 points. Buzelis for 15. Davion Mitchell over 15.5 points, rebound, and assist. Donovan Mitchell, 6 assists. Cooper Flag over 10.5 rebound and assists. This play alone is plus 18-12. Oh man, they just blacked out Donovan Mitchell. 6+ assists. If you take that out, the play is plus 785. And that's honestly the only play that concerns me here, but it closed. His line just completely closed. What? They just blacked out all the Cavs stuff. Talk to me, guys. What do you think about this play? What would you add? What would you take off based on what we talk? Come on, I want your opinions too. I don't just want you to just take my shit word for word. Any low-key plays that you guys like that you could see? Okay, no, it's back. Yo, his so it's plus 122 for 6 assists now. Kiat. But I think he should be good. What are you doing, sis?
Nothing.
Anthony Davis. I did write him down. He concerns me though. He's so inconsistent. But there's nobody on Utah that can guard him. You're absolutely right. Anthony Davis should eat. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. This play is a 7-leg play. I'm just gonna do this. This is what we built together. Con Canupo, 15 points. Moses Diabate, 2 assists. Norman Powell, 20 plus points. Buzeles, 15 points. Davion Mitchell, over 15 and a half. Donovan Mitchell, 6 assists. Cooper Flag, over 10 and a half. I'm gonna roll with that. That's 15 I'm putting on this play. That's 15 to make 275. And then what I also want you guys to do is get in the habit of when you make a play, revise the shit. Don't just make one play and just bet $50, $100 and be like, all right, I'm good on this. Take that same play and make a revision. If there's anything that you're unsure of, if there's anything that you're looking at and you're like, I don't really feel comfortable with this, take the shit off, right? We have 7 legs. 5 legs I think is a comfortable, but I'm giving you 7 for 7 options, right? I'm gonna reuse that same bet, and I'm taking out Donovan Mitchell for 6 assists, and I'm gonna take out I think I'm comfortable with everything else here. Instead of Donovan Mitchell's 6 assists, I'm gonna take and you guys have to hurry up. The game starts at 7:10. I'm gonna take Anthony Davis, his points line. Anthony Davis for 20 plus. I'm just gonna be safe. His line is 24 and a half. Yeah, 20. So that's plus 1,016. Con Canupo 15. Diabate 2 assists. Norman Powell 20. Buzeles 15. Devion Mitchell. You know what? I think I'm gonna take out Devion Mitchell and just alt up everything else. These are the 6 plays I'm going with. Con Canupo, I'm gonna take him. So we're gonna alt that up. This game starts in shit. This game is about to start. So I'm gonna take Con Canupo for his over. His points just straight up. His line is 17 and a half. I'm just going to take that 17 and a half. We're going to leave Diabate for 2 assists. Norman Powell, we're going to take his points. His line over. It's 21 and a half. Instead of taking it for 20, we're just going to take the line. Just to get a little bit more juice. 22 points. That's plus 929. And then Anthony Davis, I'm going to take his points line. I'm going to take it at probably altered to like 23. Yeah, let's go with Anthony Davis over 22. So that's plus 1054. Diabate 2 assists. Con Canupo 18. Buzeles 15. Norman Powell 21 and a half. Cooper Flag over 10 and a half rebounds and assists. And you can alt that up too. I think I'm going to do that. And Anthony Davis 22 points. This Hornets game starts. So this is about to start. I'm putting 22 on this one. 6 picks, 22. Let me go through hockey real quick for you guys. I appreciate you guys all showing up, showing love. My limit today is look, it already went down because I think Canupo scored. All right, everybody good? Everybody got the bet? And then everybody leaves before the best part. NHL again. NHL is actually where, and just real quick for advice, NBA, I'm about to send everything. I'm going to put it on Instagram, everything, but catch this quick because the game started already. This is for the first game. I'm putting this in the Angel, I put it in the WhatsApp group. Anybody need me to send it? If you want me to send it, please let me know. Now, if you look back on Tuesday, I told you guys exactly how those hockey games would go. I love those hockey games, and the live betting is where I've been crushing it. Fuck, the hockey games have started already. Damn, all of them start at 7:10. It took too long. This is what I will say. I'm not gonna pregame and bet anything for hockey. The same thing. All of these people that are playing, the Maple Leafs are playing. Austin Matthews, same principle. The Bruins are playing. Great goal scorers. I think Sidney Crosby scores today. The Canucks and the Red Wings. The Panthers, Canadians. I think Sam Reinhart scores from the Panthers today. The Anaheim Ducks versus the Hurricanes. Pick anybody from the Hurricanes. The Ducks are ass. They give up endless goals. The Devils, the Penguins. I think Sidney Crosby scores today. Or Brian Rust. I said I like Jack Hughes. He didn't score, so watch him score from the Devils today. The New York Rangers. Panarin maybe. The Oilers versus the Jets. That's going to be a phenomenal game. That game starts at 8:10. I love Kyle O'Connor. Connor McDavid is such a legend, man. That dude is a beast. He's phenomenal. I'm getting a jersey, and when I hit 100 subscribers, we're gonna give out a Connor McDavid T-shirt jersey. So please share, subscribe, comment, all that. I truly appreciate you guys coming through, showing love today. The Senators versus Avalanche. Nathan McKinnon is going to score a goal today. He might even score 2. He's minus 130 to score. Nathan McKinnon, take him for shots on goals or to score today. Yes, these hockey games have started. So look, I'm gonna break it down again. After the first period, right? The game has started. The Maple Leafs are playing the Flyers. Go into stats. Click up here. It says stats. It has the box score. Scroll over a little bit and it will show you shots on goals, SOG. After the first period, look at the person who has the most shots on goals. Go through every game that has started, right? And this is not a foolproof method, but this is how I've been eating. I've been going crazy with NHL. After the first period, go to the box score on NHL.com. You can look at it on FanDuel. Look at the person who has the most shots on goals. If there's a player like Austin Matthews, who's a really good player, and he doesn't have any shots on goals in the first period, bet him the second period to get 2 shots on goals. I'm telling you, you just look through the games. But again, you have to be on it because there's 20-minute intermissions with hockey. So once that first period is over, look at it. Stay on top of it, these live games. I'm not really going too crazy with the pregame bets, like I told you guys. I'm going to just be smart today. My limit is probably by 50 to 100. I'm not going to be betting every day. I made about $1,100 on Tuesday. So I said 500 to 1,000 is my goal every week. And anything after that, I'm just being greedy. So today, I'm really not going to go too hard. I'm really trying to be disciplined. I'm trying to set goals. I'm trying to set limits and, focus on other things. I'm going to be shooting other content. It's not just going to be gambling content, but I'm just trying to help people, right? Avoid the pitfalls that I go through dealing with this, and maybe speaking about it, helping you guys will help other people, right? That's all I want to do. I'm not trying to sell any picks. I'm not trying to make any money off of you. I just want us all to win. And I think that if we build a community of people that are solid, that are brainstorming, you take my information, you go through with it, and you break it down as well, right? You can do, if I can do it, you can do it as well, right? Don't take anything that I say as Bible. Go through it. Do your own research. This goes for any capper, any person. I will continue to reiterate this. Do not trust anybody. Go with your own instincts. Do your own research. We all watch sports. We love sports. So make sure you do your due diligence when you're researching this stuff. All right, guys? Hockey live period player props. Go to period player props and you will eat. I'm telling you, I'm looking at these games I just went through.